Doctor has travelled with many brilliant companions over the years, but which Doctor had the most? Today we're going to look back at every Doctor Who companion to determine the answer. But first, what is a Doctor Who companion? For the purposes of this video, we'll use the following definition. A companion is anyone who fulfills the role of assistant to the Doctor in any given story. There's some debate about whether characters such as the Brigadier or Riversong should be classed as companions, but to my mind, they function differently, as supporting characters. That said, as we'll see, it is possible for a supporting character to be promoted to a companion. There are two types of companions: full-time and one-off. A full-time, or regular companion, is anyone who fulfilled the companion role on a regular basis, i.e. at least 2 consecutive stories. A one-off companion is anyone who fulfilled the companion role in just one story. Regular companions are, of course, in a different league to one-offs in terms of their contribution and lasting impact. To this end, we'll conduct 3 counts. One that includes those in the first category to determine which Doctor had the most full-time companions, one that includes those in the latter category to determine which Doctor had the most one-off companions, then one that includes both to determine which Doctor had the most companions overall. We'll only be counting TV companions, so no Big Finish, no books, no comics, etc. Companions will be listed in chronological order according to either when they started travelling with the Doctor or when they first appeared on screen. If a companion appeared alongside 2 Doctors, they'll be counted twice, once for each era they appeared in. And for the purposes of this video, returning companions, such as Susan in The 5 Doctors or Sarah Jane in School Reunion, count as one-offs for the Doctors they appeared alongside. This includes companions who encounter the Doctor again in spin-offs, like Jo. So without further ado, let's do some number crunching. For once, we can include the Fugitive Doctor in one of these lists, since we've met 2 of her full-time companions: Lee and Carvanista. The first Doctor had 9 full-time companions: Susan, Ian, Barbara, Vicky, Stephen, Katerina, Dodo, Ben, and Polly. The second Doctor had 5 full-time companions: Ben, Polly, Jamie, Victoria, and Zoe. The third Doctor had 3 full-time companions: Liz, Jo, and Sarah Jane. The fourth Doctor had 8 full-time companions: Sarah Jane, Harry, Leela, K9, Romana 1, Romana 2, Adric, and Nyssa. The fifth Doctor had 6 full-time companions: Adric, Nyssa, Tegan, Turlo, Chameleon, and Perry. The sixth Doctor had 2 full-time companions: Perry and Mel. The 7th Doctor had 2 full-time companions: Mel and Ace. The 8th Doctor had no full-time companions, on screen at least. The 9th Doctor had 3 full-time companions: Rose, Adam, and Jack. The 10th Doctor had 4 full-time companions: Rose, Mickey, Donna, and Martha. The 11th Doctor had 3 full-time companions: Amy, Rory, and Clara. The 12th Doctor had 3 full-time companions: Clara, Nardole, and Bill. The 13th Doctor had 4 full-time companions: Ryan, Graham, Yaz, and Dan. The 14th Doctor had 1 full-time companion: Donna. And the 15th Doctor has, so far, had 1 full-time companion: Ruby. Rumours suggest that Varada Setu will become his second. So, to recap, which Doctor had the most full-time companions? In 9th place, we have the 8th Doctor, with none. In 8th place, we have the 14th and 15th Doctors, with 1. In 7th place, we have the Fugitive, 6th and 7th Doctors, with 2. In 6th place, we have the 9th, 11th and 12th Doctors, with 3. In 5th place, we have the 10th and 13th Doctors, with 4. In 4th place, we have the 2nd Doctor, with 5. In 3rd place, we have the 5th Doctor, with 6. In 2nd place, we have the 4th Doctor, with 8. Which means that in 1st place, we have the 1st Doctor, with 9. Let's now turn our attention to one-off companions. The 1st Doctor had one one-off companion, Sarah. This brings the total number of 1st Doctor companions to 10. The 2nd and 3rd Doctors had no one-off companions. So let's skip straight to the 4th Doctor, who had one one-off companion, Tegan. This brings the total number of 4th Doctor companions to 9. The 5th Doctor had two one-off companions, Susan and Sarah Jane. This brings the total number of 5th Doctor companions to 8. The 6th Doctor had one one-off companion, Jamie. This brings the total number of 6th Doctor companions to 3. The 7th Doctor had no one-off companions. So let's skip straight to the 8th Doctor, who had one one-off companion, Grace. This brings the total number of 8th Doctor companions to 1. The 9th Doctor had no one-off companions. So let's skip straight to the 10th Doctor, who had 8 one-off companions, Sarah Jane, K9, Jack, Astrid, Jackson, Christina, Adelaide, and Wilf. This brings the total number of 10th Doctor companions to 12. The 11th Doctor had 5 one-off companions, Jo, Sarah Jane, Kazran, Madge, and Handles. This brings the total number of 11th Doctor companions to 8. The 12th Doctor had 2 one-off companions, Riversong and Grant. This brings the total number of 12th Doctor companions to 5. The 13th Doctor had 3 one-off companions, Jack, Tegan, and Ace. This brings the total number of 13th Doctor companions to 7. The 14th Doctor had 1 one-off companion, Mel. This brings the total number of 14th Doctor companions to 2. And the 15th Doctor will have at least 1 one-off companion, Mel. This brings the total number of 15th Doctor companions to 2. Perhaps Nicola Coughlan will be his 3rd, and Vradasetu his 4th. So which Doctor had the most one-off companions? In 6th place, we have the 2nd, 3rd, 7th and 9th Doctors, with none. In 5th place, we have the 1st, 4th, 6th, 8th, 14th and 15th Doctors, with 1. In 4th place, we have the 5th and 12th Doctors, with 2. In 3rd place, we have the 13th Doctor, with 3. In 2nd place, we have the 11th Doctor, with 5. Which means that in 1st place, we have the 10th Doctor, with 8. And finally, which Doctor had the most companions overall? In 9th place, we have the 8th Doctor, with 1. In 8th place, we have the Fugitive, 7th, 14th and 15th Doctors, with 2. In 7th place, we have the 3rd, 6th and 9th Doctors, with 3. In 6th place, we have the 2nd and 12th Doctors, with 5. In 5th place, we have the 13th Doctor with 7. In 4th place, we have the 5th and 11th Doctors with 8. In 3rd place, we have the 4th Doctor with 9. In 2nd place, we have the 1st Doctor with 10. Which means that once again, in 1st place, we have the 10th Doctor with a whopping 12. And just for fun, there have been 10 one-off companions, excluding those who appeared in other episodes before or after, with 2 in the classic series and 8 in the new series. There have been 46 full-time companions, 28 in the classic series and 18 in the new series, and there have been 58 companions overall, 30 in the classic series and 28 in the new series. So there we have it. The 1st Doctor had the most full-time companions, but the 10th Doctor had the most one-off companions, and the most overall. But what do you think about these results? Which surprised you the most? Which Doctors do you think should have had more, or indeed less, companions? And more generally, which companions have been your favourite? Be sure to let me know down in the comments below. Please do give this video a like if you have enjoyed it, and subscribe to the channel if you're new for more stuff like this in the future. You can also support the channel on Patreon via the link in the video description. But otherwise, until the next one, thank you so much for watching, and goodbye for now.